Coronation Street star Paddy Bever has landed an exciting new role after departing the soap last March. The actor, who played Max Turner, is swapping Weatherfield for the West End as he joins the cast of Stranger Things, The First Shadow. Bever will be taking over the lead role of Henry Creel in the London stage production, which debuted back in 2023. The part was first played by Hope Street's Lewis McCartney until 2024, followed by Emmerdale's Lewis Healy. Based on the hugely popular Netflix series Stranger Things, The First Shadow tells the origin story of the sinister Henry Creel, aka Vecna. The play takes fans back to 1959 when the Creel family arrive in Hawkins and explores how young Henry grappled with his disturbing powers. Bever's casting was confirmed via the show's official Instagram account, which confirmed, "Class, we have a new student coming to Hawkins High." Paddy Bever joins #StansStage as Henry Creel from June 12th, the caption continued, alongside a photo of the star in character as the villain. The comment section was filled with congratulatory messages from excited fans, as well as Bever's Corrie co-stars Sydney Martin, Betsy Swain, Jane Danson, Leanne Battersby, and his on-screen dad Jack P. Shepherd, David Platt. "Paddy, I'm gonna have to come back down and watch again. Congratulations, this is just amazing," wrote Jude Reardon, Sam Blakeman, with Lucy Fallon, Bethany Platt adding, "So buzzing for you, Paddy. Yay, Paddy. I'm so chuffed for you. Brilliant news. Bravo you. Good things come to those who wait and work hard." XXX gushed Tony Maudsley, George Shuttleworth. "Oh, Paddy. This is the most brilliant news. Congratulations, darling XX," said Georgia Taylor, Toya Battersby, while Anthony Cotton, Sean Tully wrote, "This is what we need to see, Paddy. Excellent news." Bever will make his debut in Stranger Things, The First Shadow on June 12th at the Phoenix Theatre in London. Coronation Street's Paddy Bever lands an exciting new role away from the soap. Paddy Bever, best known for his emotionally charged portrayal of Max Turner in Coronation Street, is stepping into a bold new chapter of his career. After winning praise for his gripping performances on the long-running ITV soap, the young actor is now branching out into fresh territory with an exciting new role that signals both growth and ambition beyond Weatherfield. For fans of Coronation Street, Paddy Bever's journey has been one of the standout success stories in recent years. When he first appeared on screen as Max Turner, he quickly became a central figure in some of the soap's most intense and socially relevant storylines. From navigating teenage identity struggles to being drawn into online radicalization plots, Bever brought a raw emotional depth that made Max one of the most compelling younger characters on the street. His performances didn't just entertain, they sparked conversation. Now, however, Bever is ready to explore new creative challenges outside the cobbles, and his latest role marks a significant shift in direction. While details of the project are being kept tightly under wraps, early reports suggest that he will be appearing in a high-profile drama production that moves away from soap conventions entirely. Instead of the familiar rhythm of ongoing serial storytelling, this new role is expected to place him in a more cinematic, character-driven environment, one that demands a different kind of intensity and versatility. Industry insiders have hinted that Bever's new project leans heavily into psychological storytelling, with themes that explore identity, pressure, and moral conflict. It's a fitting transition for an actor who has already proven he can handle emotionally complex material on daytime television. What makes this move particularly interesting is how it positions him among a growing group of soap actors who are successfully crossing over into mainstream drama and streaming productions. Leaving Coronation Street is never a small decision. The soap has been a cornerstone of British television for decades, and for many actors, it becomes both a training ground and a long-term home. But for Paddy Bever, this appears to be a carefully timed step forward rather than a sudden departure. His work as Max Turner has already given him national recognition, and with that foundation, he now has the freedom to explore roles that might have been out of reach earlier in his career. Fans of the show have responded with a mixture of surprise and excitement. Social media has been buzzing with reactions, with many praising Bever for taking a bold leap rather than settling into long-term typecasting. Soap viewers are often deeply attached to characters, and Max Turner's journey has been particularly impactful. That emotional connection makes Bever's departure from familiar territory feel significant, not just for the actor, but for the audience who have followed his storyline for years. At the same time, there is a strong sense of anticipation about what comes next. Bever has already demonstrated a natural screen presence and a strong ability to handle dramatic pacing, emotional breakdowns, and morally complex scenes. These are qualities that translate well into high-end drama series, particularly those aimed at streaming platforms where storytelling often pushes boundaries further than traditional television. What also sets Bever apart is his ability to portray vulnerability without losing strength in his characters. In Coronation Street, Max Turner was never a one-dimensional role. He was written as a teenager shaped by external influences, difficult choices, and internal conflict. Bever's interpretation of that journey made the character feel real, flawed, and deeply human. That same skill set is exactly what casting directors look for when building layered, modern drama narratives. This new role is also being seen as part of a broader trend in British television, where younger actors from soaps are increasingly transitioning into prestige productions. The industry is no longer rigidly divided between soap opera performers and serious drama actors. Instead, talent is moving fluidly between formats, and Bever's career trajectory reflects that shift. While he has not publicly spoken in detail about the new role, Bever has previously expressed a desire to challenge himself and avoid being defined by a single character. In interviews during his time on Coronation Street, he often hinted that he wanted to explore darker, more complex storytelling in the future. This new project appears to align perfectly with that ambition. For Coronation Street, his departure or reduced presence, depending on future scheduling, will open the door for new storylines to develop around Max Turner or potentially allow the character to evolve off-screen. Soap operas are known for their ability to keep characters within their universe in flexible ways, meaning Bever could still return in the future if the story allows it. That possibility keeps fans hopeful that this isn't a final goodbye, but rather a pause in his Weatherfield journey. Behind the scenes, colleagues from the soap have reportedly been supportive of his move. The Coronation Street cast has long been known for its close-knit environment, especially among younger actors who grow up on set together. Bever's transition is being viewed as a natural progression rather than a dramatic exit, with many understanding that young talent often uses soaps as a launchpad for broader opportunities. As anticipation builds around his new project, one thing is clear: Paddy Bever is entering a crucial phase of his career. The leap from soap opera fame to standalone drama roles can be challenging, but it is also where many actors define their long-term place in the industry. Success in this next step could establish him not just as a soap star, but as a versatile actor capable of carrying complex, high-profile productions. For now, audiences will wait for the official reveal of the project that has drawn him away from Weatherfield. But if his performance history is any indication, Paddy Bever's next chapter may be his most compelling yet. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Coronation Street Scoop News Update.